like to welcome you to the May 4th, 2022 meeting of the City Plan Commission. Before we begin, I'll outline the procedure that we will follow for our public hearing. As each agenda item is called, the applicant or his or her representatives and persons for the request will be allowed to speak, and persons against the request will be allowed to speak. If there's opposition to the request, the applicant will be allowed to make a short rebuttal. All persons wishing to speak need to come to the front of the room. Please state your name and address for the record. All statements made should be relevant to agenda item and be limited to 3 minutes. If there are several persons in favor of or opposed to a request, we encourage you to allow 1 or 2 persons to act as a spokesperson for the group. If you like a spokesperson for a group, may request that the group stand and be recognized. While public discourse is very important to the commission, we have to maintain order in the meeting so that all persons may be heard and city business may be conducted. If so directed by me, the Sergeant at Arms shall remove from this meeting any persons while addressing the commission or while attending the commission meeting, making personal, impertinent, or slanderous remarks, who become boisterous, or making unauthorized remarks from the audience, stomping of feet, whistles, yells, or similar demonstrations. The commission members have reviewed each of these items in a previous work session. The recommendations we make tonight to the City Council will be based on the work session and the information provided by staff, as well as any additional information presented tonight. After completing the hearing on each item, the commission will consider action on the item. The action taken tonight on these items will be in the form of a recommendation to the City Council. The City Council will also conduct a hearing on these subdivision plats if they are recommended for approval, which will be held on Tuesday, May 17th, 2022 at 6 p.m. Bosque Theater at the Waco Convention Center, 100 Washington Avenue. The record and recommendation of the Plan Commission and new testimony will be considered by the council at that time. The first items on our agenda are our subdivision plats. What is the recommendation of city staff?
Yes, Mr. Chair, members of the commission's public hearing on the following subdivision plats. Preliminary plat of the Cotton Belt Crossing Edition, 2 preliminary plat of the Castle Rock Edition, and 3 final plat and construction plans of the Copper Springs Edition Phase 3. City staff has reviewed these subdivision plats and recommends approval with conditions.
Thank you. We'll open the public hearing. Are the applicants or their representatives here to speak tonight? Today? Is anyone here to speak in opposition on these items? We'll close the public hearing. Do we have any discussion before we entertain a motion? We have a recommendation of approval with conditions from city staff on the 3 plats in front of us. We'll open it up for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, based upon staff's finding, I'd like to recommend approval with conditions on items 1, 2, and 3.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Ramos, second by Ms. Jefferson. Any final discussion? Please poll the commission.
Browse,
Yes.
Embry,
Yes.
Harris,
Yes.
Jefferson,
Yes.
Lane,
Yes.
Ramos,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Motion passes. That concludes our business for today. We will adjourn our meeting.